What up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and we're back. We're about to dive into and just ended about a minute ago. Michigan loses another one, not surprising fashion. Once again, 27-17 at home against winless Penn State. Penn State goes to 1-5, finally getting their first win of the season, and Michigan falls to 2-4. Not surprising whatsoever. Jim Harbaugh, as of right now, his buyout is $6.3 million, and he has one more year on his contract left. So the speculation keeps continuing to swirl. It's the same old story and the same old story that we keep coming back to. Look, I get it. Michigan's out a lot of starters. No Aiden Hutchinson. Kwity Paye came back. Ryan Harris, Jalen Mayfield out. No Cameron McGrone. But you got to put the young guys in there and let them play. And it's just watching the game, you just kind of expect, you already know what's going to happen. Penn State teams who've been struggling mighty all year. But there's no heart, there's no fight in this team, and you know just what's gonna happen. Now let's get this started. Finally, Michigan got a. I wasn't very excited about the game. That's why I didn't really talk about it. I know they won last week on the road in Jersey against Rutgers. Blah 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 blah. I could talk about it all day. Rutgers is not a good football team, and you had to beat them in triple overtime at that. K. McNamara threw 4 touchdowns that game. But guess what? I want to see what he was gonna do against a Penn State team who has NFL talent, no doubt. I know K got hurt early in this game, shoulder injury. He threw for under 100 yards, no touchdowns, no rushing touchdowns. Joe Milton had to come back in once again, and Harbaugh said Mills and battle injuries, blase, and we all know Harbaugh does not disclose injury information when it comes to his players. But with that being said, enough is enough with the excuses. Like I said, the breakout player from this game on offense was Hassan Haskins at 17 carries for 100 and over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, Michigan doesn't, like I said, it's still, once again, there's no consistency on offense, and that's what we expected to see from this team. Nothing's there. If the run game's not going, they cannot get it going through there. They've got some talent, like I said, but it's just nothing's there. There's no heart. There's no fight in this team, and you can see it on the sideline starting with Harbaugh. Who knows what's going on internally, but it's time for a change. At the end of the day, like I said, it's time for a change. Now, one positive I will point out on defense, I will point out the best player on this Michigan roster right now, and that is sophomore Daxton Hill. He continues to go out there and make plays and play hard, and I like what I see from him. Other than that, it wasn't pretty much inspiring, and I even hate talking about it. But let's just jump to these minute details for all the Jim Harbaugh supporters and all the people who have his back and continue to back him up in the big media and in the small media, even the ignorant Michigan fans. Let's go to all his verses. Against OSU's 0-5. Against Michigan State's 3-3. Against ranked teams 11-16. Against top 10 teams, he's 2-2. And not only this one, how about 0 Big Ten championships? Not only that, hasn't even had an appearance. So we'll just leave that at where it's going to be at. I'm not even going to beat a dead horse. But like I said, time for a change. If you're not going to give him a contract extension, there's no point to hold on to him, and it's time for a change. Don Brown has to go too, because I'm tired of looking at the stupid face on the sideline every time the offense scores the ball. But is his job attractive? Who knows? Does it have the same allure? Who knows? But it's worth a try to make a change because it's the same old story each and every day. Can they get a Luke Fickell? I don't know. Can they get a attractive young coach? But a decision needs to be made rather sooner than later because it's going to start impacting recruiting. Now, Penn State started two freshman running backs who played majority. Kayvon Lee had over 100 yards. Now he was a 4th-string running back. Penn State was out without their 3 running backs. No Journey Brown, who had to retire. Noah Cain's hurt. Devin Ford had a personal issue. And you still let the 4th-string running back run for 100 yards. Even Sean Clifford had a big run, had a touchdown run, and Will Levis had a touchdown run. So it's just getting beat up after beat up. And there's not much more I can say, but Ann Arbor, 2 games left in this god-awful season, and maybe this Jim Harbaugh era. But if they do decide to part ways with him, I think it will be after the season, which it needs to pretty much happen because nothing's getting better from here. So only speculation will continue to rise, but I'm just going to point out like I see it. Facts are facts and statements are statements, and it's time for a change. So, Michigan has 2 games to close out the year. Against Maryland and Ohio State, who didn't get to play this week because of COVID-related symptoms. So, this is not going to be pretty the rest of the season, but something I had to watch. So, people got excited about that W against Rutgers last week, which I was not excited about. But this has been a long season and will continue to be a long season with 2 more games left. And still got to continue to watch No, go blue. But like I said, I'm gonna be realistic. It's gotta go. That's all I need to say. Hey, it's your boy Adrian. Remember what I said. If you like this video, subscribe, hit that like button. Tell a friend, follow me on Twitter. I will leave it in the bio. Hey, it's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.